Hello, everybody. So today is a little bit different of a video. I wanted to talk about embodiment, that next level you, if you're, in the growth, leveling up world, we've all heard this, embody next level you, act as if sort of thing. And I really want to share this realization I had in case you're similar to me. I think I am very hyperlogical. I think things that are more of a gray area for a lot of people are very black and white for me. And not to say I don't have that emotional side, but there's just certain things I'm just so logical that certain things are just as they are. And there's certain things that don't make sense to me. So I have been trying to embody, act as if, next level me, all of these things for over a year. And I've never gotten it. It's never quite made sense. I've just really struggled with this. And I think I figured out why. So I was on my run this morning and it popped into my head this situation my mom had told me about when she was potty training me. And long story short, I would sit on the potty for like an hour, but as soon as she would pull my diaper up, I would pee in my diaper. And I was a bright kid. She couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting this. She didn't understand where the missing link was. So one day she calls me up into my bedroom and she had gotten rid of my crib and she had gotten me a big girl bed. I was about 2 and I saw this big girl bed and I got so excited and I ran to the bathroom and I peed in my potty. So my mom was like, what just happened? So she asked me, like, why did you just do that? And I very simply said, babies sleep in cribs and babies pee in their diapers. Big girls sleep in big girl beds. Big girls pee in potties, not their pants. That was it. I was potty trained just like that. This simple logic, big girls don't pee their pants and big girls sleep in big girl beds. That was as simple as that was. Obviously, this is not the normal. This is not how most kids get potty trained. So that just got me thinking this morning where, okay, clearly my brain works a little bit differently. I'm extra logical. That's just how I am. Apparently, right since I was, 2 years old, which means this is how I was born. This is how my wires work. Not to say that I don't embrace my emotions or my feminine side. I just am a very extra logical person. So with this embodiment, I think the disconnect is everyone, literally every single coach, all the videos I've looked up, act as if. That's what they say. Well, what's acting? Acting is pretending. Acting is, being something you're not. You're pretending. An actor pretends to be people they are not. And so I couldn't reconcile this act as if. Well, how am I supposed to embody it and be that person if I'm pretending? Same thing where, I'm sure if you've watched videos, had your mentor tell you, you make your list, 10 or 20 things that next level you, future you does that you don't currently do. So you can slowly take 1 or 2 and start doing those things and embodying them. But even as I'm making the list, it's future you, i.e., you, not you today. You don't do this. This is not you. Future you does this. And then you take on those habits. So it was really instilling in me that I'm not this person. So every time I look at the list, I'd be looking at things I'm not, things I still have to accomplish because I'm not that person. And then it also got me into, twisting who I am. Well, future me, if you make $100,000 a month, oh, well, I must wear really nice clothes. I must have my makeup and hair done all the time. Like it's kind of like the societal stereotype of people who make lots of money look good all the time. They drive a fancy car. They're all done. They're beautiful. They're, high end everything. And I realized this is not me. Like, I was out shopping a couple weeks ago. My mom needed a new wallet and we're looking at all these wallets. And of course they had Prada and Louis Vuitton and stuff like that. And I mean, the Prada stuff is nice, but like, I think it's Louis Vuitton. That is ugly to me. It is so ugly. And I used to work in a casino, and these ladies, it'd be that status symbol with their Louis Vuitton bags and stuff. And I'm like, my goodness, those are ugly. I would never own one of those. And it clicked to me as I'm on my run this morning, thinking about all this stuff. I'm like, I don't care about brand names. If something's ugly, it's ugly. Same with like, I can't even remember the one with the plaid, starts with a B. Anyway, it's a very, high-end brand, and it's a status symbol and people love it. I just think it's so ugly. So ugly. And I'm like, you know what? I like what I like. If it's a knockoff, if it's a cheap brand, if I think it's awesome, if I like how it looks, if I think it's beautiful, if I think it's cool, whatever, I'm going to buy it. Like, I bought a Kate Spade purse because I liked how it looked. I had no idea who Kate Spade was. I was filled in afterwards where people were like, oh my God, you have Kate Spade. And I'm like, who's Kate Spade? I bought it because I like it. So what I realized is this list is trying to make me think of who I want to be, as in society's stereotype of people who make lots of money. And it was actually attacking my confidence, and it was attacking my image and my foundation almost of who I was. So I just realized I'm me, my core, my values, who I am. I'm in my 40s now. I love myself. I love who I am. I love the things and don't get me wrong, like when it comes to bathing suits, I have learned, like, I love my higher end bathing suits. They last longer. They fit beautifully. There's certain things I will spend money on, but it has nothing to do with that brand or how much money it costs. It has to do with the fact that I like it and it feels good and it makes me feel really good. And I do like my last mentor. She did mention something about you buy things, you do things, yada, yada, that make you feel like $1 million. And that I do 100% agree with. Even if it's a $20 pair of shorts from Walmart and you love them, they fit you beautifully and they make you feel like $1 million, boom, buy that. It is awesome because you feel amazing in it. But it's all about getting to this, like, if you're like me, that hyper logical, not letting this stuff sabotage you, because I actually realized this had chipped away at my confidence and the core of like who I think I need to be, who I think I need to be. Who do I need to be? I need to be me. That is as simple as that is, right? So what helped? What did I realize this morning that is my thing? Well, it actually came from Harry Potter. Prisoner of Azkaban, if you've seen this, and where he says, I knew I could do the Patronus charm because I'd already done it. And Bob Proctor, all these gurus, they all say, like, if you can visualize yourself living your dream life, having your dream success, whatever the time freedom, the money freedom, all of these things, if you can visualize, literally see yourself living that life, that is a potential future for you, and you can have that life. That's as simple as that is. So if I can have that life, because I can totally visualize my house, my business, all of these things, that is a potential future for me. So if we go down that train of thought where I've already achieved that, I know I can make it because that is one of my futures I can have. That me, that future me, has already done everything she has to get to that point. So the content, the launches, everything about me, what do I do in my business, the decisions I make, I know what the right stuff already is because I've already done it, because I've already achieved it. That makes sense to me. And so I'm like, that's the link. I don't have to become someone else. I don't have to pretend or act as if. I just need to know I've already done this to get to where I want to go because I visualized it, so I know I can get there. So all I have to do is sit back and trust and know that I'm going to make the right decisions because I've already done it. Right? I know. So if you're like me, hyperlogical, this embodiment thing, you've never quite reconciled, you've never quite put the pieces together, something's always off. Think about this. Let me know. And drop some comments. Let me know what you think. And definitely, of course, subscribe and all those wonderful things. And we will talk to you guys later.